one guy that's had those accusations, and we're both friends with him, but I'm not asking you about those accusations, is Jinder Mahal. And are you surprised that out of all of us, I guess, he's the first one from the Calgary group of our generation to become a WWE champion?
Jinder Mahal's class act, and congratulations on taking opportunity that most guys I don't think would have known what the fuck to do with, considering you were there before and you weren't really successful, but you made a lot of money, at least enough to buy a house and travel the world, and went back, and instead of being depressed and lazy and unmotivated, went there and just fucking killed it, hit the gym like a madman. Nothing's harder than the gym, guys, and the diet. Brian Cage will tell you more than anybody, to look that good is a consistent 24-hour-a-day fucking job. I've looked pretty good a couple times, but nothing's harder than bodybuilding and wrestling at the same time. So Jinder Mahal, to me, I take my hat off to you for taking an opportunity and hitting a home run with it, and taking a body that was not bad and making it into a fucking masterpiece, and look like a stud, and always nice to me. Same thing, never really superstarred me. I hope if I see you in the future, you got 5 minutes to talk, and it's not one of those guys that went from being really nice to everybody and super humble, and then all of a sudden he becomes a world champion and he turns into an asshole. You know what I mean? So I hope he's one of those guys that still remembers where he came from, and the guys that were always nice to him. I was always nice to him and respected him as a person, and I thought, again, not trying to sound like a repeat record, but I hope he's one of those guys that continues getting success in the future, because he helps guys from Calgary and helps guys that maybe didn't make it the first time or second time to still think that there's a chance. Like even with me, maybe if I get in really, really good shape, and that's the last part of my figuring out the puzzle, is to be in tremendous shape, not just look pretty good and have a six-pack, but to be in like world-class shape. And I still think I've never shown the world how big Teddy Hart can get, and I'd like this next 2 years for me. I believe I have a 2-year window where Tyson Kidd's an agent and Natalia's in a position of power and respected, and that there's a lot of guys I've helped out in WWE that are there now. I don't need to say all the names of guys that know they've been through my house, or they've been in the ring with me, or I've talked to them at shows and we're friends. I think I put in a good word for me, even just like I say, simple as Jericho. Maybe I could call Jericho someday and be like, listen, here's my pictures, here's my tapes, here's the proof, and here's all the good reports and bookings, and here's like 2 years, 3 years of Teddy Hart with no problems, no legal problems, no stories of me being anything but helpful, and great matches. Here's a bunch of matches with guys that are either moving on to TV or are on TV, or that are about to get on TV now, and how I've helped them become better superstars or develop talent. And that would be something that's used as a stepping stone or positive thing, that they can finally say something good about Teddy Hart to get me a job. You know, when people have something good to say and they can vouch for you, Devin, you know what I mean? Like that's an important thing. So I want to give them that opportunity where there's nothing they could say really bad about me,